The 12.50 Fortnite update dropped today. This is an important update with some big changes, so I wanted to make a video covering all of the changes. In a surprising turn of events, Fortnite actually provided us with patch notes for this update, but the notes were sent via email to a certain group of players. And don't worry if you didn't get the email, because I'm about to show you the email now. So here's exactly what the email says. Party Royale. All chill, no sweat. Party Royale is a new, experimental and evolving space. Leave your weapons and mats behind. We plan to run some tests here this Friday at 9 PM EST. These are subject to change, but feel free to come by and check it out. The party's just getting started. Operation Payload. A new spy mode debuts in this build. Use your current spy tech as well as the new tech in this release to defend and escort the payload against the other team which tries to stop you. Then switch sides. The mode takes you to different parts of the island. Check it out and have fun. We'd also like any feedback you have on the spy tech this season and the progression system. Heavy sniper damage. Ghost agents have tampered with the heavy snipers to retune their effectiveness. Adjusting aim assist. This build includes an AA change, which makes 240Hz AA act like 60Hz AA, which does impact target acquisition. Investigations and tests are ongoing regarding aim assist, and your feedback is appreciated. Now I want to talk about the two changes that really stand out here, and that's aim assist and the heavy sniper damage. Both aim assist and heavy snipers have been a hot topic in Fortnite, particularly at a competitive level, and it seems like Epic Games have been listening, and now they're making the required changes. So the problem with aim assist is that it's more powerful when you play on a controller on a PC that has higher frames per second, or FPS, and you have a monitor with a high enough refresh rate, or hertz. You see, high FPS in tandem with a high refresh monitor makes you better at Fortnite for a number of reasons. For example, animations are smoother, the ghosting effect is reduced, tearing is reduced, and there's reduced latency, all when you have high frames per second. But the strength of aim assist and the impact on target acquisition with high FPS meant that controllers on PCs were imbalanced and overpowered. And the changes in version 12.50 will make aim assist on 240 frames per second and hertz act like 60 frames per second and hertz, so this should reduce the strength of using a controller on a PC. But a few controller players that play on PC are reporting that they really haven't seen any difference in the strength of aim assist, so it's possible that the effects are just very subtle and hard to notice. Here's just me playing around in creative mode using my controller on a PC to show you what the changes are like. I'm not a controller player, so I may not be the most reliable source for this information, but the aim assist doesn't feel as strong as it did before. But this could just be confirmation bias, as I know there was a change made. Anyway, it's going to be interesting to see how this changes things at a competitive level, because many of the best keyboard and mouse users in Fortnite were switching to using a controller because of how strong it is, and there were a lot of controller players on a PC that were dominating in the competitive standings. So are we going to see the end of keyboard and mouse controller duos? And are players going to switch back to using a keyboard and mouse from a controller? And are we going to see fewer controller players at the top of the standings? We'll soon find out. Something that's important to note is that Fortnite players that use a controller on a console, so a PlayStation or an Xbox for example, they'll be unaffected by these changes since consoles are limited to 60 frames per second or hertz anyway. So controller on PC users are still going to get the benefit of gaming on high FPS or hertz, but their aim assist, in theory, should be as strong as console users and not as strong as it was before. In my opinion, this is a positive change because aim assist was definitely too powerful on a PC, and we'll see how this changes the competitive landscape. It's good to see that Epic have finally acknowledged this, and they're taking steps to reduce the strength of aim assist. Now let's talk about the heavy sniper. Many people believe that the heavy sniper was overpowered because it could one-shot kill you to the body even if you had 100 health and 50 shield, so from mini potions or a single big potion. One solution that I really liked was to change the heavy sniper from taking up 1 slot to 2 slots, like the bandage bazooka, so then players would have to sacrifice an extra slot in their inventory if they wanted to pick up a heavy sniper. Instead, to balance the heavy sniper, Epic Games have decided to directly nerf the damage. So here are the new damage values for the heavy sniper. Legendary heavy sniper, the damage has been reduced from 157 to 132, and the epic heavy sniper has its damage reduced from 150 to 126. Now the heavy sniper will no longer one-shot you to the body if you have 100 health and 50 shield. This is another change that I think is good and in the step in the right direction for Fortnite. You see, Fortnite has to balance things with every player in mind, and that means the best players in competitive tournaments. In these games, all the players have insane aim, so their chance of hitting a heavy sniper shot is very high. So I can understand why a lot of competitive players felt like the heavy sniper was overpowered. But now, with the new damage values, I think the weapon makes a lot more sense in terms of its balance. Of course, the heavy sniper still deals a devastating amount of damage and will one-shot you if you have less than 126 effective health, regardless of its rarity. And the heavy sniper will still be able to one-shot you if you get shot in the head, because the heavy sniper has a headshot multiplier of 2.5. So now we've covered the big changes to aim assist and the heavy sniper damage, let's talk about the other things that Fortnite mentioned in the email. So Party Royale, that looks to be a whole new map, where you can have some fun playing minigames with your friends, and with the extension of Chapter 2 Season 2, this may be a necessary change so that players stay interested and keep playing. Party Royale looks like it's going to benefit the casual player base that wants to have some fun. And you can start to see some content creators make some new content around this new Party Royale as well. And then you have the new Operation Payload. This mode reminds me of Overwatch, where you have to defend and escort the payload, and I think that's where Fortnite got the inspiration for this. I did play a few rounds of it, and I thought it was fun. I like that there are respawns, so you get into a lot of fights in a short period of time, but I'm not really a fan of the whole intel spy loadout thing, and I think that could be improved. But it's cool to see Fortnite experimenting with game modes outside of the Battle Royale mode, because I think it has a lot of potential to be more than just another Battle Royale game. Now I want to talk about the bug fixes, and according to the Fortnite Trello board, the following bugs should be fixed in 12.50. So frame rate and resolution drops, where there was an issue, particularly when panning the camera view in certain directions, should be fixed. Local challenges not appearing when entering a new area should be fixed. Block damage with a Kingsman challenge not tracking progress should now be tracking progress. An issue in which Android devices crashed when a video plays in-game. Extra build buttons displaying wall icons on mobile. And the ping marker displaying a distance of 0 meters on mobile. These should all be fixed. But if you do notice any new bugs or these haven't been fixed, then do report them to Epic Games so they can get them fixed as soon as possible. Because if they don't know about a bug, how are they supposed to fix it? And in addition to all of the changes and the bug fixes, there's also some new cosmetics coming in 12.50 that leakers have found in the game files, and I'll leave them on the screen now for you to see. So it looks like we have 3 new epic skins: Vix, Envision, and Nightlife. And 4 new rare skins: Hugo, Yellow Jacket, Sig, and Goldie. And a new common skin, Wild Gunner. I think some of these skins are really cool, and let me know what your favorite skin in 12.50 is. And here are some cosmetic variants, which I'll leave on the screen for you to see. And finally, a small map change in that Risky Reels is now a named POI on the map. Anyway, that's all the changes in the version of 12.50 Fortnite update. I think it's great that they're giving us the patch notes again, even if it's in the form of an email. But it does raise the question, why not release the patch notes in full on the official website for everyone to see? Also, something I don't like is how vague they are in regards to the heavy sniper. For example, they say, ghost agents have tampered with the heavy snipers to retune their effectiveness. This isn't very specific, and it could actually mean they've been made more effective. Why not just tell us the exact numbers instead of being cryptic about it? When there's competitive tournaments and money's on the line, it's super important that players know the exact value that weapons have been changed to so they're not surprised and can adjust their playstyles accordingly. And it looks like we got some new modes to keep us entertained as Chapter 2 Season 2 gets extended, and this could be a welcome change for anyone looking for a break from the usual Battle Royale mode. And that's the end of this video, covering the latest 12.50 update in Fortnite. I really hope you found this video helpful and informative. If you did, make sure to leave a like on the video and subscribe to the channel because it really helps my channel grow and reach new people. Thank you so much for watching and have an amazing day. Peace.